These clip-in hair extensions were only $80 off Amazon. Here's a really easy way to put them in your hair. Let's go. I got these hair extensions because 1, I've been wanting to try them forever, and 2, I want my hair to grow like so fast. And before I buy the really expensive ones from my work, because I'm a pro hairstylist, I got these off Amazon to try. I always like to brush them before I put them in. I also like to add a hair oil with heat protection in it, 1 for my hair and 2 for the hair extensions as well. Because the hair extensions are real human hair, you want to make sure that you also add heat protection to them to make sure that they last super long. I got my clip, and now we are going to get to sectioning. The first section is going to be at the nape of my neck, and you're going to take your 2 pointer fingers and move them towards each other. And there's only going to be about 1 inch to 2 inches of hair below this section. Then I'm just going to clip up my hair. I take my first 3 clip section, and how I clip it in is I scrape the teeth of the clip against my scalp and clip it onto my hair. I always do a little tug at the end just to make sure that it is secure, and we're not looking for perfection here, okay? We're just doing our best, and we're gonna have fun giving ourselves some long hair, okay? The next section is right at my occipital bone. Again, I'm taking my 2 pointer fingers and I'm meeting them in the middle in the back of my head. And then I'm just brushing away the hair, and I clip that section up. Obviously my sections aren't very clean, but we're just doing our best. Okay, take the 4 clip section, and we're gonna find the middle of the back of my head, and we're going to split that with the 2 clips on either side. Again, we're digging my scalp. I want it to bleed, not really, but kind of. Clip it in and follow the U shape of the head and clip in the side sections. Again, we're gonna give it a little tug and find out that the side sections are not tight enough and they're falling. So I need to redo this and get Twitter notifications on my iWatch at the same time. Give it a nice little tug, and there we are. Look at that. After 2 sections, look how thick my hair already looks. It's amazing. Okay, so we're gonna take this right at the base of the crown. Again, I am pointing my fingers and meeting them in the middle to try and get the cleanest section I can. And then I clear away the section of hair and clip that hair up. And then I'm gonna take my last 3 clip section and follow the U shape of the section that I already created. Again, we are going to scrape our scalp and clip that closed. That's what secures it to the hair. Give it a little tug. Oh, the center one is not tight. I need to scrape it some more. Make sure you're bleeding. And snap it. And then now that that one's tight, my side ones needed to be adjusted. Again, we're not trying to be perfect. This is just for fun, okay? We just want instantly long hair. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want that? Take the section down, and let me say this is second day hair, okay? So my scalp is a little janky. Probably should have put dry shampoo, but here we are. All right, the back is done. Let's go to the front. So this is our first 2 clip section, and we're gonna place it diagonal back on the side of my head. Now, if you had a big head or a lot of hair, you actually might need 2 packets of clip-in extensions, but I don't have that much hair, and my head, even though it's big, would not be able to fit 2 packs of clip-in extensions. So the section here is diagonal back, and the top of it is almost like at the top of my head, but not quite. And then the bottom is just above that back 3 clip section. This was really difficult without a mirror, so I hope this turns out well. And so far it's looking like it's turning out well. I'm wanting to put this diagonal back because I want some of that hair to fall forward in the front of my ear. I don't have a lot of hair in the front of my ear, so this is gonna kind of compensate for that density, that lack of density in the front of my hair. And look, can you guys just look at that? And we still have like 3 sections to go. Let's flip around to the other side. We're gonna go again, diagonal back. This one's a little more diagonal. Again, I'm working without a mirror, so give me a break. Flip that section out of the way, and then we're gonna place this last 2 clip section right on that part line. And I did it upside down, so doing my best without a mirror. Scrape your scalp, clip that sucker in, give it a little tug, make sure it's secure. And you can see there's that other weft from that last 3 section in the back. It's just kissing the top of it. And then flip our hair over. Because my hair is second day hair and it's separating a little bit, you can kind of see the top of the weft, but once I style it and get it all done, you won't be able to see it at all. All right, and we're on to our last 2 sections. These are 1 clip each, and they're going to go on either side of the head. There's the top of that 2 clip, and I'm going to just push that out of the way, and I'm going to take about a 1-inch section right above my ear. If you have a lot of hair in front of your ear, you'll be able to hide this a little bit easier. I have to be a little bit more careful, but you'd be surprised at how well this actually blends in, and you can't even tell it's there. Same technique here, right above the ear, give it a little tug, looking good, and then we're going to drop that hair over top to make sure that everything blends in and you don't see the top of that clip. I'm super impressed, okay? Then we're going to flip around to the other side. We're going to do another 1-inch section apparently, and try and match it with the other side. So we'll clip that hair out of the way. Literally, that's how much hair I have in front of my ear. That's not a lot. And we're just going to replace it with more hair with our clip-in extensions, because how beautiful is that? Obviously, you don't need hair clip-in extensions to be beautiful, okay? These are just for fun. This was, I want to have long hair today and I don't want to wait, so I'm going to buy cheap Amazon clip-in extensions and see if I even like extensions to see if I want to buy the expensive ones at my job. But this is without styling, just popping in the extensions, and yes, you can see where my actual hair ends, but it all just kind of blends together. This is without any styling. This is just the extensions with the old curl that was in them from last week going to work and my old curl that I had in my hair this morning. And the instant density that these extensions give it's just so beautiful. I wore these to work last week and the girls at work actually said that it matched really well and looked really pretty. I don't know if they were being nice, but they wouldn't just fly straight to my face, or at least I hope they wouldn't. And I just really felt like they looked a lot more natural than I was expecting them to, which is why I decided to make this YouTube video. So I'm just taking a 1-inch curling iron and I'm doing the twist and pull method. I've found that that is the best way to get these to match my natural hair the best, just like a little bit more tousled, kind of beachy, waved look. And I'm not being super particular here. I'm just grabbing some pieces of hair, twisting and pulling. The thing I found that works the best so far is when I wear these extensions, I actually keep the hair behind my shoulders because I think it looks the most natural. Obviously, if you have a different texture hair or a different density hair and then you're putting the extensions in, you might find something that works better. But really my goal in trying to style my hair and then style the extensions with this 1-inch curling iron is to get it to blend the best that it can. Because we don't want people knowing that we have fake hair. We want them to think that this is our hair. So here's what it looks like from the back. My actual hair probably needs some dry shampoo, but look at that blend. My goal in getting extensions with highlights in them was so that it would look like a balayage kind of ombre, and I felt like that was going to be the best way to get the best blend because I wasn't even sure if this was going to match my natural hair color. But I feel like it blends pretty well. The top is a little dark and then you have some of those highlights, but you guys, can you just look at that? It just looks so natural. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you haven't yet, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure to leave a like on your way out. The extensions on my curling iron are linked in the description below. See you guys next time. Bye!